Disaster preparedness refers to measures taken to prepare for and reduce the effects of disaster. That is to predict and, where possible, prevent them, mitigate their impact on vulnerable populations, and respond to and effectively cope with their consequences. Disaster affects millions of people each year on a personal, business, local, community, or national level. The golden rule of successful disaster management at all levels is to increase awareness, develop actions, plans, and practice them. Waiting for a disaster to take place is not the right time to plan. Communicating and building relationships with those around you, whether they contribute actively to the plan or are dependent on it, will have the most significant and positive effect in determining your resiliency throughout an event. Below are 10 actions to keep in mind when planning to mitigate disaster and resources to help prepare. First is be ready at home. Prepare, plan, and practice. It is important for individuals and families to increase their awareness, get educated, engage in preparedness conversation, and stay informed. Visit ReadyGov for toolkits and downloadable emergency plans. Second is be ready at work. Does your office have an emergency and evacuation plan? Have you communicate it? How do you stay in contact with local authorities to determine what to do? Answering these questions are determinant to dealing with disaster. Third is know your community's vulnerabilities. Understanding what types of disaster are most likely to affect your location will help inform your plan. Enter your zip code to discover the potential risks you face. Fourth is learn about agencies and rules. Preparedness is a shared responsibility among all U.S. government agencies. That U.S. Federal Emergency Management Agency FEMA website has information about how these agencies can help you prepare effectively. PEEP is Pine Mitigation Funding. A number of grant programs exist to fund disaster mitigation activities, reduce losses, and protect life and property from future disaster damage. Review FEMA's Hazard Mitigation Assistance website for more information. 6 is conduct a risk assessment. Conduct a risk assessment to identify potential hazard and consequences and follow through with action to mitigate risk. 7 is inform your plan with a statistic. Did you know that the most recurring and expensive disaster is flooding? Reduce disaster risk and build resilience by understanding key data. Is plan for all types of risk. Emergencies are not all related to natural hazard. Some are man-made, e.g. fires, industrial or transport accidents, oil spills, explosion. It is important to be prepared for all possible risk scenarios. 9 is understand continuity of operations. COP. COP describes the stability of essential functions in a community or business. Know what these functions are, who performs, what they require to operate during and after a disaster. Learn more at FEMA's website. Is research non-governmental organizations. End goals. End goals are key to every community's preparedness, assisting with disaster response and recovery. Learn more and get involved by visiting the American Red Cross and Citizen Corps.